Okay. Alright. That should be everything. Alright. Okay, and is activated. Pause all the streams. Alrighty. Toasty! Hi, Sir Jolton Skeleton! Not really. Sorry about that. Windows did an update on top of me messing with the Elgato, the Elgato microphone caused audio to break. Yeah, kind of. Then a Windows update, so it would break it, and then I fixed that, and then I plugged in the other Elgato microphone, and apparently, if you plug in that microphone with the what is this? The Stream Deck Plus. They fight for who has control over the software, and apparently that also resets everything. So I had it fixed, and then it broke, and then I had to refix it today. Because I'm like, I can't hear the audio. Why can't I hear the... Oh, right. I broke it.
Assuming direct control.
It's pretty much... It's so silly. It's so silly. Like, it works fine as long as you, like, keep the device plugged in, but, like, if you start, like, hot swapping stuff, it gets dirty. It gets really dirty. Pretty much. Savag! Thanks for 52 months. It's that time again. Also, hi Civic. Hi Rose. So apparently Nick has taught me that there's an end to the game. There's a you win screen for Nordhold. I didn't know if there was gonna be like a, but yeah, there's like an official like, you win the game. And then you can go infinite after, like you have the option to continue, but like, you know, there's an official like, pew, 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 pew. You're gonna be gone for 2 weeks starting next week, and then 1 more week. Dang, okay. Is it vacation? Hopefully vacation. Hopefully good times. Vacation for 2 weeks. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yo, dude, you enjoy it. I hope it treats you well. Our slow towers feel kind of extra ass. I haven't used them yet. Wait, oh, well, the overlay didn't launch. Okay, boop. There we go. Like, why am I looking over there to read chat? I'm like, my head's tilting way too. Oh. Oh, no, okay. No, I understand why that would be not like, haha, I'm going on vacation now, and that would be like, oh man, yeah, dude. That's just an extra layer, so that like ruins the vacay. That like, that's fucking awful. Is that technically a bad thing? Well, I mean, you know, you got a place, you got, yeah, I mean, in a haha funny way.
Haven't had my boy drop reach this far yet.
Minnie, thanks for 71 months. Okay, my brother-in-law's from Germany, and they're thinking if they want to go or just stay and ride out the government. No, yeah, I get that. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, a bunch of places are like, yeah, it's a flight risk to go to the US right now, and it's true. It's true. You could just get stopped at the door and all sorts of craziness could happen. It is not a good time to not be a US citizen in the US right now. It's crazy. Does that make sense? That's not what I mean. I guess what they deem to be a U.S. citizen would be the proper terminology. But yeah, you don't want to be visiting the U.S. right now. I'm gonna be honest. Not from everything that I've heard. True. That's fucked up. Dude, I need that Sun Glitters clip for her just saying that. That's fucked up. It's been applicable in so many places now. You couldn't even pay me to visit. No, it's true. It's true. You would. I don't think you'd make it home. It's crazy.
Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, snails.
Hi, Harpo. But yeah, current state of the U.S. Aside, because it's horrifying and terrifying and all that. How's everybody doing? I think, I don't know. My calendar stopped updating with like just everything. My calendar just straight up just stopped updating with all the holidays now. I think I only get the major of major holidays. Actually, do I even get those? Oh yeah, no, there's St. Patty's Day. Yeah, no, so I only get like the giga, like been there for an eternity things on my calendar now. I think today's like Trans Day? And there was Women's Day earlier, and then there was, I don't know if it was a meme or not, but they a lot of the VTubers were claiming it was Women's Month, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know that was a thing. I could believe it, but I didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, I don't even have the International Women's Day on the calendar. Like that's how crazy this is. Go click it through here, just double check. Yep, and it's not on there. It's literally just St. Patty's Day this month. That's crazy. They used to have like all the smaller holidays too. Transvisibility Day, if I recall. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I was getting, I don't know. I saw a post about it. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's neat. So happy Transvisibility Day. I know we got a friend who's yeah. Anyways. I don't know. Like I don't know. Anyways. I'll have to talk to him about it. I have to figure it out. Cause like on one hand I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. You know, you're like, yeah, you got that day. But then like on the other hand, it's also like, I don't know how. I guess I just need to talk to somebody and see how they feel. That's what it comes down to. I need to talk to somebody and see how they feel. See if they're cool with the day or not. I assume they are, but I don't know. Okay, the morning news show. Okay. Good. Okay, PJ Salty. Just keep to myself in case I somehow made that deal to escape the death snail in my sleep or something. you just put like a trail of salt around you every night when you sleep, chat? You get to leave 10 minutes early from work? Let's go! Coming for you, Chad. Slowly coming for you. I'll come through the birds. Oh, I guess the reason why I'm like, I guess I'm so concerned about that is that, like, so on one hand, right, you're like, you want to celebrate that that's happening, or has happened, is happening, considering it happening. There's a lot on that, but also there was also a lot of shenanigans again here in the U.S. So that, like, I don't know, it got crazy. It gets crazy. It's still crazy. I don't even know what phase we're at right now. Certain places we're not like treating people well. So that I guess that was the concern in the back of my head, you know. Is that, like, I don't want to oust anyone and have them be, like, attacked by other people because other people are being...
A wild basculin appears.
I guess, for lack of a better word, retarded. Like, honestly, that's how they're, like, treating the situation. I literally don't have a better way to, like, say it. Like, they're being assholes, and it's stupid. It's dumb. I hate it. I really hate that. No one should have to deal with that. No one should have to deal with that. To allow others exactly. Yeah, and yeah, not like this. Feels bad, man. Yo, no, yo. There's been a lot of concerns. And definitely not unfathomed either. That's the scary part. Oh, but anyways, how about on a lighter note? Oh man. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It gets crazy. It's probably gonna get crazier, I'm gonna be honest. But it is what it is. And hopefully we all get through it. That's all I want. I want everybody to get through it. The world is crazy right now. In particular, this part of the world. Not in a good way. I want like Mardi Gras crazy, you know? Like that kind of crazy? Let's go with that kind of crazy. Let's go back to that. Please. But on the lighter notes, so Square Enix launched their Final Fantasy 9 25th anniversary news page. So more than likely, the talks of the remake are around the corner. And same for Final Fantasy Tactics Remake, which I'm giga excited for both these. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 9. I like the systems in it. And I enjoyed Vivi. Vivi was a fun character. Vivi was a cool guy. And then Tactics was just... It was like my first Tactics game and also like one of the best Tactics games. So like it's been hard to compete with that. In my eyes. Vivi was late! Taking an advanced course in Foundations of Strategic Sustainable Development. And yesterday, we handed in our final report. Oh, that's sick. That's awesome. As long as none of the games have nothing to do with mobile, I think we may survive the first few years. Hey, the mobile games lasted pretty long time, I think. I mean, like, you know, pretty decent amount of time. Actually, hold on. How long have Square Enix mobile games lasted? Oh, right, but if anybody wants a link to that. As soon as I find the proper... Yeah, there we go. And then over here, and then post a... Yep. There's the new site. And then I want to see a list of Square Enix mobile games. Alright, what we got? Hold on, does this show? Holy shit. Oh, this is like, is this the gacha yet? What is it? Brave. Exvius? There we go. Yes. Okay, no, but it doesn't show if they're still going or shut down. No. I was hoping to find a list. I wanted to see a list of games that are still going but also shut down. That was my game plan. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, 1 year ago. That'll do. Alright, so let's see here. The New Empire's still going? I have heard nothing about that game. Okay, Ever Crisis was that one that Caleb was playing. War of the Vision started in 2019. Okay, so I had a 6-year run. Alright, I had a 6-year run. That's a pretty decent amount of time, but it's still, yeah, it still sucks to see it go. Still sucks to see games go. I really like him to take there was like an approach to some of them shutting down where they turn them into like an offline game. And I thought that was really cool. I thought those were really cool. So it's basically like it just turned the game into like a very static, like you know, there wouldn't be any new events or anything, but like it would turn the game into like kind of a static. You can go in there and work through all the stuff and play through the game. I thought that was pretty neat, like the way that they did a couple of those. I don't have a good example of it off the top of my head. I was wanting to say Terra Battle, but I'm not 100% sure if they went through with it or not, because I haven't played the offline version. But nifty idea. It was a nifty idea. Brave XP's also shut down. Okay, so I know, yeah, Brave XP's, War of the Visions, and regular XP's. And a service in global, yeah, Record Keeper and XP's. Romancing Saga. Oh, speaking of that, I saw that. Mega Man Dive? Mega Man Dive. Oh, kind of? It did both. They have both, actually. So, like, the gacha game is still going, because my brother was playing it. But they also turned it into an offline mode. So, like, they created an offline version. So that was interesting. That was a very interesting spin on that, too. Wait, I thought they took down the gacha. They may have taken it down now, but at the time that they released offline, the actual, like, gacha was still going, because my brother was playing it on his phone. I was like, wait, the game's still going? He's like, yeah, check out all these guys I got. I was like, oh shit. Dragon Quest Tact. Okay. Oh, I think I remember that one. Okay, Quest of the Stars I don't know. Romancing Saga. Oh, that was the one that I was seeing. No, Saga Frontier. Dude, this looks so cool. I saw this on the front page. I was like, oh. Because I haven't played the Saga Frontiers. But it looked cool.
In the same era, their extraordinary destinies are now about to unfold. Saga Frontier 2 Remastered. Gustav, the heir to the throne who was born without talent, The boy who was once called a good-for-nothing will take up his steel sword and plunge headfirst into the violent wars shaking the world.
Destroy them, Gustav.
William Knights.
Dude,
an
Gustav's
adventurer-
hair goes crazy. Like, look at that. Hold on. Did you guys see it? Yeah, look at this. The hair goes crazy, man.
William Knights, an adventurer setting out on his path. His journey begins with the mysterious death of his parents and will lead him to the disaster brought about by the egg.
Yeah, you wish those did it? I wish those did it, yeah.
His life will be dedicated to this long struggle, spanning generations. Unravel an epic historical tale told from a variety of different perspectives. From the world map, you can select whichever fragment of the story
There's so much you never
want.
knew about it.
New scenes have been added to uncover truths from the original.
Yeah, apparently they've added new stuff too.
There are 3 different battle systems adapted to the story and party members.
Warfare.
Learn new arts and unleash powerful combos. Familiar faces from the original game will also join the battle. Carry over one character's stats to another character.
I don't know what that means.
Challenge powerful bosses waiting for you after you've completed the story.
Oh, post game?
A remaster that's refined and
Speed
more
options?
enjoyable to play.
Wait, what is this? So it's like AFK? Interesting. So it's kind of like a Tamagotchi version of something. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that was in the original. I'm assuming that's new. That looks new. Which consoles do I have? It's kind of really it right now. I mean, I got a PS4, but I haven't picked up any of the new consoles. I've just been playing stuff on PC.
Bear witness to this history. Saga Frontier 2 Remastered.
But
Available now.
I heard the PS2 they got some pretty cool stuff. Got some pretty cool stuff over there. Doshoku. Mother Maria. Alright, so that was that, and then there was this square thingy. Oh right, I wanted to take a quick look, see at all the games that they've like end of service. Holy crap, I haven't even heard of half of the. There was a Final Fantasy Tactics? What? What the heck is it? Final Fantasy Tactics S?
Hi everyone, J7Jace here, bringing you a quick video on an FFT game some of us may not have heard about,
Okay,
called
Japan
Final
only.
Fantasy Tactics S, which was released around 10 years ago. Now a lot of us may
The Wii U. That was the best YouTube machine. We didn't play too terribly many like Wii U games. I think we played like the Mario Party on it. But like, yeah, outside of that, it was the YouTube machine. So we'd play, we would turn it on just for YouTube while we played like board games and stuff.
have forgotten about it and were just unaware of its existence, as it was only released in Japan, was exclusive to mobile
Oh, so it's a
devices,
Tactics
and had a
Advanced,
short
like-
lifespan, as it was only a little more than a year old before it was shut down.
Wait.
But if we look at the timeline of release dates of all the current Final Fantasy Tactics games ever created, this would be the most recent entry into the
Okay, so that didn't look like an actual Tactics game. It looked kind of like
series, unless
Ogre
you count
Battle.
War of the Lions
The 9
Remastered,
grid.
released worldwide back in 2015 for iOS and Android. Even though there seems to be no videos by users or a way to play the game currently, based on the trailer and screenshots, it seems the game was clearly
Chad, you're winning too easily. Come on, it's supposed to be a zombie. Dude, that game was fucking brutal too.
inspired and taken from the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance series, as opposed to the original game, with many of the jobs returning from the Advance games and even the artwork being done by Roma Ito. However, a fan favorite from War of the Lions was playable if you pre-registered for Final Fantasy Tactics S, and she was even the app icon for the game, showing and proving she's even more qualified to being Evelise's next top model. As for the gameplay, it seemed to be quite
On the catwalk, yeah.
unique compared to the other tactics titles for the most part, with a large emphasis on it being more towards multiplayer as its selling point, with players being able to battle each other and even joining clans, again alluding to the whole clan system in the Advance 1 and 2 games. As for how exactly it plays out, it seems like the game was largely in fact hands-off and automated when the battle begins, with units being placed into certain rows based on their affinity. While it was up to the player in how they customize and form their team, it seems like they would simply just be watching how the action unfolds. With
It's an auto battler, but you choose where you
wild
guys go. I don't know
Pseudo
what
appears.
influences with the turn
apparently
orders,
even
though.
the option to skip to the results of the battle if they wanted. For those that chose to pursue the single player route, it would be all about quests, which allowed the player to do battle on particular stages versus enemies and bosses, with apparently cameos from other characters and monsters.
Why does it look like Yuna's gonna shoot herself right here? You know, I get the pose, but like it legitimately looks like she's holding the gun up to her head. Okay, hold on. So if we were okay, all right, and then we were to. That's way too close. That is not gun safety.
In the other Final Fantasy games, making appearances every now and then.
Oh,
Through
she's a
questing,
Persona
it would
3
grant the player
player.
access to things like
That
other
makes more sense.
characters, tickets, money, items, and later entrance to other areas.
Holy crap! That's like a blast from the past right now. I forgot she looked like this at one point. She's changed so much since then.
Tickets, money, items, and later entrance to other areas. I'm not quite sure on how races were a factor, but I want to assume they went with the FFTA route, where things like Humes were more well-rounded, and races like the New Mao are magic focused. While I couldn't find that much information on all the newer jobs, there were some newly added ones with things like destroyers,
very
druids,
early.
and even air samurai, to name a few.
Air samurai? What's an air samurai?
Let's not forget this pretty cute Moogle as a summoner too. While Final Fantasy Tactics
That Moogle summoning Bahamut.
S is no longer a thing, sadly, and chances for a completely new tactics game based on the 50-year war seems unlikely. There are a ton of new tactics mods being made, and a lot of the ones already released are works of art. More importantly, for those that want a multiplayer experience that is way more balanced and polished, where you can control your characters and have pretty solid freedom of choice, the PvP patch made by Tactics League's Yoshinja and made popular through Tactics Live's
Okay, so there's a bunch of mods for tactics. I didn't even know that. I mean, I should have, but I didn't.
Mikey is always a fun time. You won't have to worry about bards being weak here and Dark Knights one-shotting you, as so many things were reworked and is one of the best things for balance.
This is bullshit. All right. Not my tactics. Alright. Okay, Circle of Mana. Yeah. Wait, I don't remember Circle of Mana. I remember the later one. Guns and Souls. Jeez, they put out way more than I remember. Okay, right. Some of these might actually be JP only. I did play this one for a little bit. It didn't last very long in the US, but it was cool. It was kind of neat. It wasn't anything crazy though, but it was entertaining. Star Ocean. Anamnesis. Dang it, I still have trouble saying that name. Anima. No. Yeah, Echoes of Mana. Okay. Oh wow, that one they already into service Echoes. That's crazy. Whoa, that didn't last long. That's all regions too. Oh man. Played a very small bit of that. Oh man. 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 Like 2 years? That's crazy. 2 years? Damn. They shut all that shit down fast. Because it used to be like, you get like 5 or 6 years out of them. Shoot, even the Star Ocean one lasted like, yeah, it lasted 5 years. Okay, well in JP. It didn't last 5 years in the US. Probably about 2. Yeah. I'm noticing a pattern. Alright, so if a game makes it to the 2nd anniversary, that's when you pick it up for a Square Enix game. Damn. Hard modes and class reworks. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see those like being huge for tactics mods. Okay, and then I saw like 2 games earlier today. I know nothing. I didn't watch the trailer. I literally just saw a picture of them, and I'm like, that. I don't know if the term "interesting" applies, but it fascinated me. This is like some Dan-to-Dan type like villain stuff. That dead meat in its place. Ooh. What? What the fuck? That art style looks familiar. That one frame back there. I need to see who did this. Dream Barbecue, yep. I was gonna say, I only saw Dream Barbecue. I feel like there's a little bit of influence from, oh god, what was the name of that game? The Dream Simulator. LSD, that's what it was. LSD for the PlayStation. There's a little bit of that in there. There's also a lot of other influences, too, that I couldn't even begin to name. There's so much going on here. Oh, it's just free. You're kidding me. What's the supporter edition do? Hunt for new collectibles hidden around levels. Find them to unlock never before seen content such as art, pre-production, in development screenshots, developer commentary, downloadable gifts, wallpaper, and more. I wonder if that's kind of like the Frog Math game? What the heck was the name of those games? Frog Math? What even was those games? It was the game you were a frog, you eat the things, and then like you go on a journey, and then if you buy the DLC, the journey gets crazier. Frog Fractions, that's what it was. Yes, there's like the baseline game, and then there's like DLC that they added that adds in like more to the game. So you pick this up, and then you can do more in the game. take that line lightly. Okay, the Enid team. Oh, that's their first game. Okay. Reminded me of another indie game. Although I don't remember the name of the indie game because I haven't played it yet. Did pick it up though. Do have it. I do believe. Yeah, no, did get it. Can't remember the name of it. That'll be a bit. It was one of those like weird names that like you would remember if you played it, but if you haven't played it, then it's gonna be hard to like recall. Dungeon Rafters made it to Humble Bundle again. It did. Not sure if I want to pick it up because I'm not sure if the rest of the titles are interesting. Oh, you didn't like the rest of the titles in that? No, I thought they were. Hold on, let me double check it. Humble Bundle. Oh man, so I heard the start. Well, not the start. A section of that song that I didn't recognize as that song. The like "I'm Too Sexy" song. I was like, what is that from? Like, I've heard that before. I don't know what it's from, though. And then I went and, like, found the source on it. I was like, what? It's just, like, this small, out-of-place, like, section of the song for the rest of the song. It was like, that's crazy. More people need to start doing that. I've been caught off by a few, like, TikToks, too. Where it's like, that's part of the song? That's crazy. It's not that one. It's the Humble Heroes. I think it's Tactical Triumph. Okay, what we got here? Alright, Fate Tactics, sick. You may already have it though. Ponbarian looked kinda neat. Pop-up Dungeon, really cool too. I'd say these two are worth it. Not sure on Avalon. Not sure on Avalon. This one's gonna depend on if you're cool with old school style RPGs. Very, very menu heavy from what I saw. Double check though. You like combine monsters and stuff. It's like a monster collector, but then you like mash them together. Yeah, very old school like RPG. So I knew that one's gonna be hard to recommend. Like if you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way to be like, oh fuck yeah, play it. This one had a name change? I don't know how good it is. I've seen this one a time or two. Yeah, if you're not, I'm not going to be able to sell you out. Exactly. It is 100% one of those games. This is one of those games that, like, if you're into it, you're gonna be into it. If you're not, well, it's gonna be impossible. It's gonna be a really hard sell. Now, that's not to say that there aren't people out there who are into it. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you know, there are some games that are like they'll bridge gaps, and you'll be like, oh yeah, you can recommend this to a lot of people. But then there's the games that are like, you know, it's super niche. You're gonna, it's all gonna really apply to people in there. Oh, and Iron Oath. Iron Oath looked fucking sick. I know the picture for it didn't look great. Like it wasn't anything like captivating, but like this looked awesome.
Vengeance drive you forward. Build your reputation. Strengthen your forces.
Yeah. This looked awesome.
Earn the loyalty of your crew. And lay waste to those who have deceived you. Live, die, and prosper. by the Iron Oath. Available now.
Terraria? Yeah. Terraria is one of those ones that's like, I'm not really into Minecraft. Here, try Terraria. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, so yeah, the big hitters here, definitely Iron Oath, Dungeon Drafters, Pop-Up Dungeon, and Fey Tactics. 100% are the big hitters of this bundle. And you can get the bundle for 15. You don't got to pay the full 25. You can get everything for 15 bucks. So yeah, no, that bundle's kind of chic. There's some good stuff in there. But that's my recommendation. That's what I'm saying, Chad. All right, and lastly, there was this one. I have no idea what's going on in this one either. Sultan game. I need to set up my stream deck so I can better like change categories. We've been like just chatting for a while. Well, I mean like games and demos, kind of.
A wild spinner rack appears.
I didn't mean to go this long, but you know, I'm yapping. I'm having a good time. Huh, I wasn't expecting Chinese. Egyptian? I was expecting Egyptian from like the standstill or the snapshot. Good job. Mandarin. True.
你的国家，甚至天上的神明，全都卷入其中。
Oh no, they do. No, like don't.
Hello
there. Hey Owen. Hi Archlet. Oh dang, that didn't actually show any gameplay. That's what I really wanted to see. This one show gameplay? No, they're oh, dude, I played some Chinese games. They go hard, like really hard. It's crazy, like how good that stuff was. No, yeah, music, yeah, no, I want to see the gameplay, please. Yeah, I need to make sense of that, of this. I need to make sense of all of this, please.
欲望、自我牺牲，或者大开杀戒。至高无上的苏丹强迫你玩这个残酷的游戏，纵欲、杀戮、奢靡、征服。每7天，
Okay, at least we're getting themes here.
完成一个这样荒唐的任务，否则就会被处死。你的命运。 你的家庭、你的朋友、你的
family, your friends, your wealth.
都是这场疯狂游戏。
All the dice in this mad game.
你可以借机
You can pursue your own needs,
也可以拥抱
or accept and embrace this insanity.
一切都尽
All you need is to join.
苏丹的游戏。
Okay. So you walk in. You start the round with all of this, and then you either expand or lose it based off of. Okay, that's probably it. That was a terrible stuff. Okay, all right, I'm failing. I'm not doing too great right now. No, show the dice. There we go. I wanted to still on this. I was trying to get to this screen. All right, so you gamble the pieces. How do we? Is that a win? I don't know. Okay, I'm not paying 23 bucks to find out more about the game. That ain't happening. Alright, 75. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on Sultan game. Oh wait, oh shit. Did I link the other one? No, I didn't. Oh, fuck. Alright, so that's Sultan game if anybody wants to check that out. Go back here. We type in Ina or barbecue. Probably barbecue. There we go. And this one's free. Alright, here we go. Alright, now, on to the game. Onward.